London's known for a lot of things. For example, hey, finally got it. The London Eye. Piccadilly Circus. Oxford Street. Like St Paul's Cathedral. Like the Tower of London. The National Gallery. The Tate Modern. The Natural History Museum. Museum of London. The Royal Opera House. Shakespeare Globe. Royal Albert Hall. The Jenga Flats. Alright there, I'm IDG and welcome to London PFG. Today on London PFG, we're in the centre of London, in the City of London, which is actually its own area and local government. The City of London is a mixture of old and modern London. It was first established, funnily enough, by the Romans and is actually Britain's oldest local government. The City of London is run by the City Corporation Group. That does sound like it's a Bond villain's group, but we move on. And unlike the other 32 boroughs, it actually has special powers, laws, and even its own police force. However, the most notable thing about the City of London is the financial district. It is one of the two main hubs for financial services in London, with all the major banks, financial districts and areas being based either here or in Canary Wharf. And as you can tell, it has a lot of character and even has the Bank of England, made famous by Mary Poppins. Didn't see you there. Today we're in central London, in the City of London, to see Whittington Garden. Whittington Garden is a beautiful garden hidden away in the City of London. It's got a very unique history and also in quite a cool location. It's literally just over the bridge, or if you're just around the corner from Cannon Street, you're literally originally, this whole area was offices, but during World War II, it was badly damaged and it was eventually bought by the City Corporation and basically developed to this garden it is today for the local community, workers, and of course, anyone who's visiting London. This garden is actually named after a four-time medieval mayor of London, Richard Dick Whittington. He is quite famous, especially around Christmas, as he is in rhymes and pantomimes heard all over the UK. So if you ever see a pantomime around the UK and you hear the name Dick Whittington, this mayor, Mr. Richard Dick Whittington, inspired it. Oh, and his cap. Richard Dick Whittington was buried in 1423 in a church right behind me. He helped to build it, and it's quite a beautiful church and still stands to this day from That's what? Close to 600 years old? 600 years old, exactly, yeah. And honestly, it's quite beautiful that he's got a park right next to him, named after him, and he's buried right next door. That's what you call an homage. Respectfully. And of course, no park in London would be anything without the trees. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. garden was officially finished in 1960. However, a few additions were made, such as the fountain. The fountain was finished towards the end of the 1960s and still stands today in this garden as probably the most beautiful centerpiece of it. However, in 2005, Whittington Gardens went through a notable refurbishment, and in the same year, these two beautiful statues, designed by Italian sculptor Giulio Camboletti, which was donated by the then president in 2005, carved Azzolio Campi, to the City of London Corporation, who placed the statues right here where they stand today. Overall, Whittington Gardens is a beautiful garden in the centre of London, in the City of London, a stone's throw away from big attractions such as St Paul's Cathedral, London Bridge is over there, Southwood Bridge is right there. Lots of cool shops, lots of cool architecture. The City of London is a big mix of modern and ancient culture, and just overall, it's a beautiful garden just to hang out in. It's got a cool as F fountain centerpiece, got statues that have been donated by the Italian president. It's got a lot going for it, and it's just honestly in a great location. So I highly recommend Whittington Garden. Thanks for your time. I'm IDG, and welcome, and see you next time on London PFG.
London PFG. London PFG. London PFG.
This garden is actually named after a medieval mayor known as Dick Whittington, or Richard Dick Whittington to his friends. I'm not one of his friends, I shouldn't say that.
London PFG. Yeah.